what's up, Dallas Cowboy Nation? It's your boy G from Jersey, and
And this is your boy G in the ATL, baby.
yes, sir. Listen, man, it has been quite some time since we linked up with y'all, man. We've been going back and forth. It's the holiday season. Everybody got a lot of stuff going on, but individually, we have been putting out our content. So hopefully, you folks have been enjoying that, man. Yo, G, man, I miss you, man. I truly miss my brother, man. What you been doing, man? What's been going on the last couple weeks, man?
Man, ripping and running. Like you said, the holidays just passes by, man, and then just getting the household in line. And so yeah, just been doing all that, man, and trying to get my stuff off the ground as well. So it's been a very, very busy thing, man. I started this thing called Faith and Fatherhood here in Atlanta.
What?
Yes,
Explain
man.
that to us, man.
So I'm trying to build families back together, man. Starting with the
Wow.
fathers. We have a lot of broken homes, man. A lot of times when people get divorced, you kind of lose contact or lose touch with your child sometimes, man.
Mm.
And and a lot of fathers don't know how to get back into the child's life and want to get back, but don't know how to do it. So I'm here to try to help them build that relationship back up, man, and through sports, through events, through basketball games, football games, tailgates, chili cook-offs, game nights, things like that, man. Along with some reunification therapy as well, man. So to give them tools to try to get back into the lives of the child, man, so we can make this world a better place, man. I think
That's awesome,
the
bro. So
world is a better place.
how do either the children or the dads, or is it like a social worker that gets in contact with you? Like how's the process?
So the process right now is just through social media. Right now, I'm just getting it started. I
Mm.
actually have a meeting with a unification therapist tomorrow to try to see if she will jump on board with this. So she can come to all the events, so she can be somebody that they can reach out to try to help mend their fences, man, mend these
That's
broken hearts that
beautiful,
are out there,
man.
man. So, yeah,
We
man.
man, G, I praise you all the time for the kind of father that you are, right? I mean, you're super active in your child's lives, and I know that my only goal in life, right, is to be relevant in my children's lives, right? I got
Hmm.
two daughters, two beautiful daughters, and I was talking on the phone yesterday with one of my friends for life, man. He's a brother to me, and I told him, I said, we don't know how much time we have,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
So the only thing that I want to do is I want to leave my children with something that they can always remember me by, right?
Right.
Whether it's dad was always persistent on this, or dad always wanted me to do this the right way,
Hmm.
right? If I'm gone within the next 5 minutes, what would I have left my
All right,
I
we
don't
got a
think as a
little.
society we we truly understand the impact of a father
Hmm.
in children's lives, right?
Yeah.
Because one thing is there's a difference.
Oh. All right, we got a little technical difficulty with my boy G from Jersey. He'll be back on. He was explaining how the father and the families um, have been kind of taken out in America, man. So um, and when they are gone out the family, I think the family kind of folds, man, a little bit. No discredit to the mothers out there who do an excellent job, but fathers are definitely needed inside the home. Uh, so yeah, that's what we're trying to do with faith and fatherhood. Um, when you get divorced, um, there is sometimes not a sometimes all the time when there is divorce, the kids are most likely hurt the most, man. So just building that back up, man. So that's what I was been doing and trying to get off the ground out here, man. So now that my guy is back, there we go.
What
There we
happened
go.
there?
you just fell
Did you
off when you was
pause it?
talking. Uh
Did
uh
you pause it?
No, no, no. I ain't pause it. It was
Oh,
just
you kept it
just
going.
yeah, yeah. I
All
just
right,
I
guys. Listen, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what happened there technically. I was like, man, I was rolling, but yeah, at the end of the day, what there's a difference between being a father and being a dad, right?
mhm.
Anybody, any male could be a father, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
But to be a dad, man, and be present and be effective in your child and your family's life, that's a
Mhm.
different thing, man. And it's rewarding when your children, um, get something out of you, right?
Mhm.
In a
Mhm.
positive light, man. But gee, kudos, and I commend you on getting that project off the ground. If you need any kind of help whatsoever, and bro, we're gonna branch off on that because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be your Jersey sector, your New
My
York, New Jersey sector over here.
my dog.
Once you get it up and running over there,
Yeah.
we're gonna branch out and expand over here, man. And count on
Amen.
me to be a
Amen.
partner for life in that, bro. Believe
Amen.
that.
I appreciate that,
Um,
bro.
but
Absolutely.
but G man, um, these Cowboys, man, you know, what a roller coaster season. I hate being a roller coaster fan. I try not to be a roller coaster fan. I try to be steady, right?
Mhm. Right.
Um, but they've given us nothing but a roller coaster season this year, right? Where it's like ebbs and flows.
Mhm.
And we ran off three straight after the bye, taking care of the Raiders, the Eagles, and the Chiefs. And I know that me and you had spoke a couple of weeks ago where we said the season is on the line in the Detroit game. The
Mhm.
season for the Dallas Cowboys is on the line for the in the Detroit Lions game
Mhm.
because had they won that game, you're talking about being one game back of the Philadelphia Eagles, but also keeping yourself within one game of the wild card, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
But they went out to Detroit and they laid an absolute egg on both sides of the ball, on all three phases of the game because special teams was absolutely atrocious. G,
Mhm.
what do you
Mhm.
think, man? Give us your recap of that game, man.
Yeah. So, and I'm going to disagree a little bit on that one, big dog. And I don't think we played bad on all three phases.
Mm,
I think definitely the special teams was our biggest phase where we struggled on.
mm,
Um, I thought defense didn't play. They played decent, not well enough.
mm,
But I thought the offense did well. I thought the offense put up enough points to win us that game. With what was going on that offensive line, I thought we got manhandled on the offensive line, um, which we normally don't do. We've done pretty well throughout this year of being the more physical bunch on the offensive line. But we got a bust beat, man, by
mm,
that Detroit Lions front line. And I feel like on the defensive side, I feel like it's once again, I think we've talked about this before. Our linebacker play is not up to par. And it's not
mm,
up to par because our defensive coordinator does not want to switch a certain player out.
mm-hmm.
And we've talked about it. I don't want to, bash the guy too much, but
No,
he
but
has
speak your
yeah,
truth, G. Speak your
yeah,
truth.
man. Kenneth Murray, man, is a liability on the defensive side of the ball. We picked up a guy that you and I were very high on with Logan Wilson, and he cannot see the field for some reason. I'm not really understanding that part of it all. Um, so overall, I thought we fought in the game. The score doesn't indicate what the game was. I thought we was in 3 points with like 4 minutes left in the game. So we were right there to take the lead, man. And, so I don't want to beat us up too much, man. After that, 11 games and 3 games in 11 days or whatever it was. And I think when we saw that schedule, we was like, whew, I don't know how we're gonna come out 3-0 in this one. We expected a loss. We just didn't want it to be that Detroit game was
Mm,
for that loss. But overall, man, I just think they kind of I think the boys kind of ran out of energy, and I think missing Jadavian Clowney on that front four, on that front seven, was huge.
mm,
I showed a clip on our social media, man, showing how relentless he is, and since he's been back, or not been back, since he's been with us, man. Since he started starting, he's been relentless, man. He doesn't give up on plays, and we saw a lot of times the players that was out there kind of gave up on plays,
You
and
saw
I
he's the part that bothers me about Clowney being hurt is that um remember this is a veteran, right? This is a mercenary style veteran. He's an
hmm
old school vet where they want nothing to do with training camp, right?
hmm
So you figure the first 3-4 weeks of the season is them getting their legs underneath them, right? They're
right,
not playing in the preseason games. They don't want to do anything with practice in training camp.
right.
And we finally saw Jadeveon Clowney at full go for the Philadelphia and the Kansas City game, right? And then he gets hurt in the Kansas City game, and it's like, man, he was just like he is peaking out right
hmm
when we need him to peak out. And I
hmm
think that that's the part that bothered me the most about Clowney being hurt, man.
Right, right. Now you're 100% right, man. He was just getting his sea legs underneath him, and then the injury came, and he's been such an impact on that front. But with Donovan Ezeraku, when you seen the more he played with Jadavian, the better he became.
Hmm.
And so I was watching. I did some clips, like I said, I did some clips out there, and you can see the same moves that Jadavian is doing.
He's doing them.
Donovan is doing it as
Yeah,
well. So
yeah,
I haven't heard this from anybody, but I'm sure it'll come out, man, that Jadavian probably has taken Donovan under his wing, man,
yeah.
while he's been there. So
Absolutely, man.
so tell me your thoughts, G man, on this Detroit. I know you said earlier how you felt, but tell us more, man, because you were actually at the game.
Oh
You
yeah,
actually got to see it live
yeah,
and get the feel of how the Cowboys were
yeah.
playing. So talk to me about that, bro.
So, last week was hectic, man, because me and you have been going back and forth about actually getting to the game, right?
Right.
And I was stressing myself out the whole time, G. Whether I wanted to go to the game or not. After they beat Kansas City, I'm like, you start to get that feeling like I really need to get to this game. And Thursday morning, G, I was at our beach at the shore, which is about 2 hours from here.
Okay.
Um, and I had to go do some administrative stuff down there. This is Thursday morning.
Okay.
And when I got out of the of City Hall, I said, let me check my phone. I checked my phone and the flight was free because of the rewards miles, right?
Okay.
So I said, I can't beat that, man. I said, that's a sign, baby. I said, that's a sign right there, right? So
Right.
the flight ended up being free round trip. And
hmm
then the game ticket, I didn't purchase it actually until I landed in Detroit, and the game ticket was $140, right? So I'm
And,
like,
and tell him where you were sitting at, G.
so I was literally on the first row behind one of the end zones. I had the Cowboys sideline to my right and the Detroit sideline to my left. And so let me put the whole let me give you the whole
Picture.
scenario how this
Yes.
thing goes, man. So the flight lands, get to the rental car. It is 12 degrees outside. Absolutely. I know you text me, you say, yo, G, how cold is it? It was 12 degrees, G. Absolutely brutal. And then I made it to Ford Field within about 35, 40 minutes. And it was already about 4:45, right?
Okay.
So I'm walking towards Ford Field. I parked about 3 blocks away, and tons of people out there because the Cowboys are in town. It's
Right.
different, right?
Okay.
And for those of us folks who have never been to a Dallas Cowboys game, whether at home or on the road, it is absolutely different. It is Hollywood. And
hmm
people don't understand that. People that say, or that clown, oh, America's team, you don't quite understand that when Dallas travels anywhere, it is different from any other team traveling.
hmm
Um, your businesses go up, the restaurants are packed, people are inside the stadiums
hmm
2 hours prior to because they want to see everything Cowboy, whether the Cowboys are good or bad. This
hmm
year we're very mediocre. Let's call it what it is. But you're still our tickets are still 3 times the price of any other team.
Mm-hmm.
I made a post 2 months ago, a Jets game here in MetLife. You could have literally sat 6 rows on the 50, 6 rows from the field for about $120. The Dallas Cowboys, you're never going to be able to sit on the 50 ever, no matter how good or how bad, for $120, folks.
Yeah.
Um, but nonetheless, made it inside the stadium. I was able to link up with Clarence Chillhill before the game. Clarence always shows love, and we got to chop it up before
Mm-hmm.
the game. Brock Hoffman came over, showed love, spoke to him for about 5 minutes. This is pregame before the team comes out and stretches.
Mm-hmm.
Taekwon Underwood, wide receiver coach. We got a connection from Jersey. We got some common friends and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Chopped it up with him. But I want to give kudos to the people from Detroit, because the people from Detroit were absolutely lights out. Some of
Okay.
the nicest fans that I've ever met in their life. And getting to the game, before the game, the Cowboys have so much hoopla, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before the game, they got fans lined up on their sideline from the
Mm-hmm.
visiting team that want to be on the Cowboys sideline pregame,
Wow.
right? So
Wow.
as the team is stretching and warming up, you have about 1,000 fans on the field. And then you have ex-NFL players. Barry Sanders was on the Dallas Cowboys sideline behind the rope, right?
Ooh, ooh.
You had Cade Cunningham, one of the NBA leading scorers from the Detroit Pistons, there pregame,
Mm-hmm.
um, taking pictures with Dallas Cowboys, with Jerry Jones. And it's a big spectacle. So the
Mm-hmm.
focus is, right, the lock-in. Detroit doesn't have to deal with that. The
Mm-hmm.
Lions are handling their business,
Right.
right?
Right. Right.
But I saw I saw Coach Schottenheimer taking pictures with Cade Cunningham before the game. You see
Mm.
what I'm saying?
Mm.
As
Yeah.
opposed to,
Yes.
hey, I'm here for business. We'll handle
Distraction.
that after the game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's tiring for the players before the game even starts, right? Detroit is not, they don't got to worry about none of that in their own stadium. But the
Mm.
Dallas Cowboys have that spectacle about them. One thing that you mentioned before, the 3 games in 11 days, Detroit had the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
3 games in 11 days. The difference, and a lot of people haven't looked at this,
Who they played?
Detroit had 3 home games.
Mm. And look who they play, right? Who did they play?
They played Green Bay,
Mm-hmm.
Dallas, and who was the other team?
Let me see.
They they had Green Bay, they had Dallas, and I'll give it for you right now, G.
Yeah. And so that's
Okay,
the
so it
home games.
started the Giants, they beat the Giants at home.
Okay.
They lost to Green Bay, and then they played
Us.
the Cowboys. But the point is, you're home.
You're home.
Dallas had home, and then having to travel
Mm-hmm.
for that third game. I
Mm-hmm.
think that if Dallas could do it all over again, they say have us travel the first Sunday, and
Mm-hmm.
then give us Thanksgiving at home, followed by the next Thursday at home. It
Mm-hmm.
didn't work out that way.
Yeah.
But when these teams travel, they have to travel on Wednesday, right? So their day is long, right? They got to travel. And then you're playing a Thursday night game, which is
Mm-hmm.
exhausting, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
you're just sitting in a hotel all day. But the game, pregame, I saw some of the guys come out with a good energy, G.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the guys, and it's crazy because when you look at the defensive performance, I saw Kenneth Murray working 2 hours pregame. He's out there stretching. He's going through his practice routine. And that's why it hurts me, because I see the young man working. You understand what I'm saying? He was out there with DeMarvion Overshown 2 hours before the game,
Mm-hmm.
working, stretching. They're going through their linebacker drills, right?
Mm-hmm.
The defensive line is out there as a unit. Quinnen Williams, Osa, Kenny Clark, they're working to get
Mm-hmm.
ready for a game. And when you witness that as a fan, 2 hours pregame, you see how important it is for those guys, right?
Right.
But some guys, they work hard, but they're just not good at what they do,
Oh, right.
right?
Right. Right.
And what I'm saying is that Kenneth Murray is a world-class athlete, but this scheme, this team might not be for him,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Specifically, the scheme.
Right.
I want to ask you a question. We've seen the other linebacker alternate a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kenneth Murray, Logan, right? But since Overshown has been back, he's been on the field all the time,
Mm-hmm.
right? The first
Mm-hmm.
game, they eased him in.
Mm-hmm.
But after that first game, he's been out there,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
He came off of major knee injury, G.
Mm-hmm.
Are we not looking at DeMarvion Overshown in the same light as Kenneth Murray and his effectiveness? Are we giving him a pass?
Um.
Because of
I,
what we were used to in DeMarvion Overshown. Remember.
yeah. Yeah. I no. I definitely not looking at them in the same light.
Mhm.
Um. I Overshown, and he did this last year as well. Um. He does get out of position at times, but he normally makes up, with his speed and stuff to get back to where he is. But he's a he's a tackler though. Like he's not afraid to get in there, and that's all I want you to do. It looks to me like Murray is afraid to get in there and mix it up.
I think my opinion, based off of what you just said,
Uh huh.
I think he wants to make it through the entire season.
Mm.
I think his biggest concern is how do I play 17 games? And how do
Mm.
I stay healthy enough as opposed to playing with the reckless abandon that you need a linebacker or an NFL player to play with?
Mm-hmm.
If you're playing with a fear of getting hurt, right? Because look at Kenneth Murray's history, his injury history, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you play with a fear of getting hurt, you're going to get hurt. I When I watch him play, I'm looking at a guy who's easing off, like you just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he wants to run through the people and make a
Mm-hmm.
play, G.
Yeah, yeah. No, and I didn't think about that aspect of it all, but you might be on to something right there, bro. Like that could be exactly what it is. Is he's trying to save himself. He's making business decisions.
Business decisions,
Yes, yes.
which we've seen other guys
I think
make,
right,
right?
right, right, right. And if you're making business decisions at the linebacker position,
At the Cowboys' expense.
yes, yes, yeah, yeah. That's a problem because it's true now that we have the horses up front to allow him to go in there and
And play
and and,
free.
and play free. And if he's making these business decisions, man, he is causing that issue with our Cowboys defense, man,
I'm
and
gonna give you
it's
I'm gonna
showing.
give you two players at the opposite ends of that business decision spectrum.
Hmm.
And you tell me if I'm wrong. Kenneth Murray is on one end, right?
Right?
Javonte Williams is on the other end.
Mm.
Javonte Williams is playing with a reckless abandon,
Hmm. Right,
whether
right.
he's running the ball or in pass protection. He's giving himself up. He does
Hmm.
not care about his body.
Hmm.
He's doing whatever's necessary to gain that extra yard, right?
Right,
He's
right,
he's
right.
he's literally collapsing after pass protection, right? When the Eagle is running at him full speed, and that impact, he's like, man, but he did the job.
Hmm. He did
Kenneth
his job.
Murray, he is backpedaling, right? With a running back running at him and somebody blocking him. You're supposed to try to shed that block and stop your
Shed the
feet.
block. He hasn't shed a block all year. He
And
hasn't
that's
shed a block all year. You're right.
and that's the problem. That's the problem with Kenneth Murray. But moving past, man, Dallas blew an opportunity. The reason they
Hmm.
blew an opportunity is because last night we saw the Philadelphia Eagles drop their third game in a row against the Los Angeles Chargers, which keeps the Dallas Cowboys alive in regards to the division. There are 4 games left for each the Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. I think that Dallas has a shot, but it's not easy because this morning I had to look at the schedule. And when you look at what you have in front of you, you have the Jekyll and Hyde Minnesota Vikings, right?
Right.
Then you have a team
Chargers.
that's in the postseason right now, and they're trying to make a statement. The Chargers, who just beat Philadelphia, and then you have the Commanders on the road, not at home, on the road, and the Giants on the road, back to back road games to finish the season in the elements. It's not going to be a walk in the park. It's not going to be a walk in the park. Can they win 4 games in a row? Yes. Can Philadelphia lose another 2 games? Absolutely. They can, because they have to face the Commanders twice. If the Commanders have any kind of heart in them, right? They're playing their best football against the Philadelphia Eagles.
It's
Right?
division.
It's a division game.
It's division game.
You don't let
Division game.
Philadelphia embarrass you. And then they
Right.
have
The
the
Bills.
Buffalo Bills, who Buffalo's trying to make the postseason. Buffalo can't drop a game. They can't,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Right.
Because the AFC is rough right now. Is
Mm-hmm.
it possible? Yes. Long shot, absolutely. Who am I rooting? I'm rooting for Dallas. I think Dallas can make it, right? They also
Right.
have a shot at the wild card. I was looking at it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But Detroit has to collapse
Mm-hmm.
in their next 4 games. And
Mm-hmm.
Detroit right now, if I'm not mistaken, G, Detroit's next 4 games are the Rams. They got to drop 3. They got
Okay.
the Rams Sunday, the
Mm.
Steelers, the
Mm.
Vikings, and the Bears.
And
Possible.
it's very possible. All those teams are in contention, except for the Vikings. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, yeah.
What you think, G? What you
I,
thinking, man?
I am. I picked a collapse by the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like their glass slipper was falling off already. And I think the Cowboys win in that 21-point comeback was the slipper falling to the side. And
Mm.
so um, they are. I think they're going to collapse. So
Wow.
I do see them losing 2 more games.
Really?
Definitely. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Look, this even this Raiders game is not even. I know they play the Raiders next. That's not even a guaranteed win for them no more. They're
Wow.
not they're not playing good, but their defense is outstanding.
Mm.
But they're not playing good ball. That offense is a struggle.
Yeah.
And so, um, but the Raiders is bad. If they lose to
that's that's.
the Raiders are bad. Like
But
if they
listen,
lose,
man.
they lose to the Raiders. But
Yeah.
but you know, but yeah, but the
If they
Cowboys
lose to the
side,
Raiders, if they lose the other side of it is that Dallas has to handle their business.
they do. And honestly, we played a really good Detroit team on their field
Oh
with
man.
with with all of that was going on. Like you said, that insight you just gave about how the Cowboys have to deal with all this extra stuff, even on the road. That's major, man. That's what we always say about the Cowboys. Like it's always so
People don't
much. It's
understand.
it's
People
more
don't.
than it's more than just football. Like you hear players when they leave the Dallas Cowboys, they always say it's just about football when I came here
That's
now.
it.
Like, but people don't understand like the brand,
It's just a
and
lot.
it's a lot. It's a lot. And I give kudos to Jerry Jones because as a fan, I appreciate it. I appreciate the access that he gives us,
Yeah.
But as a player, I know it's got to be difficult on them.
It's
Uh,
exhausting, G. It's
it's exhausting.
exhausting
It's a lot.
because
Yeah.
you at the hotel,
Mhm.
on the bus,
Mhm.
getting into the field, getting into the stadium,
Yeah.
right?
You rock
On the
stars.
field.
You rock
It's just
stars, man.
it's
Yeah.
exhausting. And that's why enough people don't appreciate a quarterback like Dak Prescott.
Mhm.
And I was arguing this the other day with somebody. I said, you I don't want to hear the excuse about he's the highest paid quarterback anymore. Just look at the job that he has.
Yeah.
Nobody else knows what it's like to be the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. That on a good or a bad year, you're gonna get criticism.
Mhm.
And then you are the premier position in sports. Like you're the premier position in sports.
Yeah.
There's no position across any sport that's more highly talked about than the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
And Dak Prescott, does it with ease, man.
Mhm.
Um, G, we will get back to folks later on this week with
Yes.
another episode and
Yes.
give the breakdown on this Minnesota Vikings game.
That
And
defense is tough. That defense is tough over there in Minnesota, man.
and they also have, in my opinion, the best receiver in the game of football on the other side in Justin Jefferson. Arguable,
Or
but
yeah,
he's still Justin
he's
Jefferson.
still Justin Jefferson. I think he
And
has 4 receptions in the last. I think they said like 3 games.
and
He
he's
has.
due. He's
He's
due to have
due.
a game.
That mean he's due. we have been people's medicine this year.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's just hope it doesn't happen, man. But we
You
will
know,
break
and
down that.
we'll break that down for you guys. Listen, folks, please in the comment section, let us know what we could do better. And I hope that all of you guys continue to be safe in this holiday season. Spend wisely. Don't spend outside your means. All right. And continue to be good human beings. This is G from Jersey N
This is your boy G from the ATL, baby,
with the
and
Nothing But a G Thing podcast.
yes,
Peace.
yes. Peace. Monkey. Oh, dang.